Hi, I'm Clay Stamp, your Emergency Services Director here in Talbot County. This is another segment on a community conversation about the coronavirus. And the Emergency Operations Center continues to be working very hard to support our working groups that are addressing needs of our community during these trying times. One of our working groups involves feeding our most vulnerable population. Our seniors that normally go to the senior center and they receive meals, our young children who need to be fed normally at school, now they need to be fed at home. It's a complex operation feeding the most vulnerable population. And so today what I want to do is introduce you to an individual, a remarkable individual that is leading an incredible team of individuals meeting a need. I want to introduce to you Jan Willis. Jan is a team leader for our feeding operational coordination work group. So I hope you enjoy this presentation. It's just another example of how this community is doing such amazing things during these trying times. Thank you.
I can tell you the one thing that I have experienced since this whole mess started, and that is Talbot County's incredible generosity of spirit. I've been tasked with figuring out a plan to help ensure the most vulnerable of us in Talbot County are taken care of with food and pulling together teams of volunteers to assist with that. The most moving part for me in all of this is that I haven't heard no once. We, from the very beginning, we had an opportunity to bring in a bunch of donated chicken meat to the food pantries, and I needed a refrigerator truck and put out the call. And Trish Payne at the St. Michael's Community Center contacted her contact at Chesapeake Landing, Aaron Spurry. They rearranged their trucking schedule so that they could go over and secure that chicken for us. And then Paris Foods did it again with another transport and is storing it in their cold storage for free. So again and again, we see that. We saw that yesterday in Oxford with Latitude 38 and in St. Michael's with Chris from Ava's and Theo's placing giant orders of produce, mounds of produce, and giving it to the community. We fed yesterday between those two sites and a food distribution site at Union Baptist in Easton. We fed over 1,300 households. That's a huge impact for our most vulnerable. We had about 50% or more were, actually more than 50%, probably 75% were unemployed, recently laid off, retirees, seniors, or disabled. So the most vulnerable out there. And let me talk about the volunteer response we've had from everyone in Talbot County. I think today we have 345 people that have signed up to volunteer for all kinds of tasks throughout the county. Right now, we've had today volunteers at different feeding sites helping to get food out for kids. We've had them at the Neighborhood Service Center, who's doing an awesome job as a food pantry, getting those resources out. We have volunteers at Harvest of Hope, at the Church of God as a food pantry. St. Vincent's de Paul has been absolutely amazing. So it's this network of agencies, nonprofits, and volunteers that it's my task to help weave together, but they're the ones that are doing the heavy lifting. And Talbot County has this amazing natural resource with its volunteers. I'd also like to mention the amazing partners that are out there weaving together this safety net to catch our most vulnerable citizens. There's the school system with its whole plan about getting those meals out there to feed the kids, working on a plan to keep the children learning. There's the senior center and Miss Chaldine Brooks doing an amazing job, and her staff, to make sure that the seniors that normally get meals at the center are checked on and there's a plan in place, and that Meals on Wheels has been running seamlessly. CarePacks, the amazing work of Emily Moody and Megan Cook, wow, they have really stepped up to the plate. And each weekend, a giant bag of food goes home to carry those kiddos through to the next Monday when the schools pick back up the meals. It can't work without that web, and each of us is an integral part of that. With this amazing energy coming from the community in these dark times, we can prevail. We can lift each other through this if we stay together. And that's my ask to you, that you check on your neighbors. Maybe you don't walk up to the door and you knock, but start a phone tree. Check on the seniors down the street. Make sure they have food. And if you don't, if you're not certain they have food, ask another neighbor. Figure out a way to make a connection so that we can all take care of each other. I want to give you a phone number. We have a food resource helpline. It's 410-770-5515. That's staffed from 8 to 5 o'clock Monday through Friday. And there's no wrong door here. Actually, reach out to any agency and we'll connect you, because we're a team and we're going to get through this as a team in Talbot County. Thank you.